Everyone. Test 1 2 test 1 2. There you go. Hello, welcome everyone to Southwestern Adventist University. We are so glad that everyone is here to support our players, our teams. Let's begin this evening, this game with a word of prayer. So I'm going to ask everyone in the gymnasium, please stand with me. We're going to have a word of prayer and then remain standing for the national anthem after our prayer. I invite you to bow your heads with me as we ask the Lord's blessing over us. Let us pray. Father in heaven, thank you so much because we have an opportunity this evening to watch these two teams, the many hours of practice and exercise. So Father, we ask that they may each do their best and ultimately that the success and the glory may go to you. Father, we pray for health, for no injuries for any one of our teams, and we pray that the spirit in the game may be that of love and healthy competition. Please be with us now, for we pray and we ask in Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Stay standing for our national anthem, and our flag is over here to the left side of the gym.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang the glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave the roof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now introducing Randall University men's basketball team. Introducing their starting five. Starting at number 0, Eli Riley. At number 1, Patrick Perry. At number 2, Brayson Bars. At number 5, Jordan Jones. And at number 23, Rocky Smith. And now for your Southwestern Knights. At guard, a 6 foot tall, St. Louis, Missouri, number 0, Orlando Gooden. Let's go, let's go. At guard from Detroit, Michigan, at 5'10", number 1, Nigel Coleman. At center from Dallas, Texas, 6'3", Alvin Kaminga, number 4. At forward from Dallas, Texas, at 6'5", number 11, Dominique Wilkins. And last but not least, at guard, standing 5'10", Houston, Texas, number 23, Jason Garcia. Let's go, Southwestern Knights. Enjoy the game.
All right, it's Randall and Southwestern Adventist tonight on YouTube. It's the Saints at 6-6, 3-4 on the road, 0-2 in the Southwest region, taking on your Knights, who are 2-8, 2-5 here at home, and 0-2 in the Southwest region. And hi again, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you, and a Happy New Year to you. I hope you're having a great start to 2024. I hope you had a great Christmas break, as the Knights are home for the first time in a little under a month. Their last game was all the way back on December 18th. They lost 86-52 at Dallas Christian. Orlando Gooden had a game-high 18 in the loss. And Dom Wilkins had a double-double with 12 and 11. Meanwhile, Randall, second of a 3-game road trip and second of a back-to-back. Yesterday, they lost 85-69 at Dallas Christian. Smith to tip it with Wilkins as we're underway. Saints and Knights here in Keene, Texas, as the Knights control the opening tip. Teams split the regular season last year, both teams winning on their home court, and then Knights won 92-69 in Southwest Region first round. Jason Garcia from left of the lane comes up empty. Smith has the rebound. A couple of players to keep your eye on for Randall. It's Brayson Bars Richardson, 18 points per ball game. He's the lone player scoring in double figures for Randall, and that's not a knock on Randall, as they have a very balanced offense and a very deep team for Jesse Bird. So a lot of players who are kind of averaging in that 7, 8, 9 points per game range. Riley gets it down low. The flip by Perry, no good. Alvin Kimunga getting the start today as he pulls down the rebound. Now Gooden into the forecourt. Jason Garcia back to Gooden. Knights this year, when the three-pointers have been falling as Coleman was out of bounds, when they've been falling, they've been successful. They are shooting 44% from 3 in victories, 25% from 3 in losses. Knights are a little bit better shooting-wise here at home, though. Top of the key, 3-ball by Smith is no good. Offensive rebound comes to Randall, and Riley gets the first bucket of the game. Eli Riley, 9.2 points per ball game, 2.3 assists over a steal a game. Makes it 2-0 Randall. Randall at 6-6. Looking to split the road trip after losing at Dallas Christian yesterday. And both teams looking for their first region victory in the third game in region play. For the Knights here at home, at least, it's all region games. Here's Gooden from way downtown, way off on the 3, and Perry has the rebound. Patrick Perry, over 3 rebounds a game, already has 1 here in the early going for the Saints. And then Riley just loses it out of bounds. So a mistake there. So Knights won 2 out of 3 against Randall a season ago, counting the region game. Jason Garcia fakes the 3, swings it out. Gooden from downtown, off the back iron. Garcia the offensive rebound. Garcia flips it up on the reverse, no. Wilkins has a rebound. His putback, no, and the Knights are cold at the start. Knights haven't played since December 18th. Got to kind of get back into the flow here. Randall's in rhythm after playing yesterday at Dallas Christian. Bars Richardson swings it out. The 3 is good. That was Jones, I believe, Jordan Jones, who shoots 31% from 3, gets that one. And now a turnover by the Knights. Kimunga couldn't handle it. Bars Richardson. Now Smith with the extra pass. Can he get another one? Jones not that time. Tip up no good, and Gooden collects for the Knights. So we're about 3 minutes in. Knights looking to scratch for the first time. Coleman cut off on the baseline. Gooden surveying against the zone for Randall. Here's Garcia for 3. Yes. Jason Garcia, 37% three-point shooter, leads the team in that category, 13 points per ball game. Also the leading scorer by just a couple of ticks over Viadex. Perry from downtown, yes, as Randall answers back. Patrick Perry shooting 71% from 3. Yeah. Not a lot of opportunities, but he's been pretty automatic from downtown. The reverse flip by Bars Richardson, and it's all Randall at the start of this one. 10-3 start for the Saints from Moore, Oklahoma. Timeout by Tyler Woldridge. We'll take time as well. Chris Shima back here with you from the home studio in Cleveland, Ohio. It's been a crazy day weather-wise here in Cleveland, and the wind has shifted and it's really whipping in at us. You might be able to hear it at various points in the broadcast. So I say that to say this. One, if the power goes down, I'll flip the switch and you'll get to, to watch the feed that I'm getting. And number two, if you hear me say it's okay, just at random, I'm trying to console my cat, who is very anxious right now because the wind is just, it's almost like I've been through a number of hurricanes and tropical storms, and it's got that vibe to it. It's been a wild weather season so far. Anyways, Knights trying to get back on track here. Gooden blocked at the rim. The tip up, and I believe that was good. Wait a minute. All right, the camera angle switched and I couldn't see the play, so it looks like it's a turnover on the Knights instead. It's going to be a foul. So, Saints basketball and a good start for Randall. This is Bars Richardson, hands it off. Now Riley to Jones, who's got a three-pointer. Jones got kind of caught up in the air there. A mistake there by Randall. So Knights will get it back here. Mo Musa is into the game, a newcomer for the Knights, eligible here in the second semester. Viadex is into the game. Jason Garcia hit a three earlier, has got another one. So Jason Garcia's got all six, but Mo Musa is an interesting player. He was a former JUCO product. He was at Arlington as well, now here with the Knights. And talking to Tyler Woldridge earlier today, he figures into factor heavily in the rest of the Knights season. This is somebody who Tyler Woldridge has high hopes for, Mo Musa. Riley catches the inbound, scoops it over to Bars Richardson. Gets a screen, fires the three, can't score. Musa with the rebound as he flies into the forecourt. Let's see what this guy can do. Moving the basketball, the Knights. Gooden now extra pass to Viadex. Now here's Musa for three. Banks it in. So we talked about the three-point shooting for the Knights. When they're on their money from behind the arc, especially here at home, that usually bodes well. They've got all three buckets from downtown so far here tonight. Riley to Jones. Riley for three, can't get it to go. Rebound by Gooden. Gooden swings it out to Garcia. Fakes the three, spins, putting the moves on. Now out to Gooden from downtown. Nice stroke by Orlando Gooden. So all four field goals for the Knights, who are on a 9-0 run now, as Southwestern Adventist, goes up by 2, and guess who answers right back? It's Patrick Perry again. I believe that was Patrick. Correction, that was Cooper Goodell who's off the bench. So Cooper Goodell for 3. And now a turnover. Players on the floor on the other end. Here we come. Smith down low, loses it. Nice defense there by the Knights. Gooden comes up with it into the forecourt. Gooden gets it back in rhythm again. He's got another one. You can tell when they're going down for Orlando. And it's raining three-pointers here tonight as we've got a timeout called. 15-13, Southwestern Adventist after a slow start. Back on top. Wait a minute, I thought we had a timeout. I don't think we have a timeout. I don't know what we have, but we play on. Bars Richardson into the forecourt now. Here's Riley on the near side. Back to him. Goodell tries another one, too strong that time. Offensive rebound, put back no good by Randall. Garcia's got the box out this time. That was, I believe, Bleston Miller who's in the game. Viadex corner 3, no good. Rebound by Ty Grimes. So Jesse Bird going into his bench a bit. As Grimes, Goodell. Bars Richardson still in the game. Musa thought he had a steal, but instead it's a foul. Second team foul on the Knights, or excuse me, third team foul on the Knights, and the first on Mo. Garcia's going to go out. Nigel Coleman coming back in for Tyler Woldridge as we have a little wet spot out on the court to clean up. Miller gets it to the cutter. The reverse is no good, but free throws to come for the birthday boy, Cooper Goodell. 8.5 points per ball game, 58% at the line. Knights have 14 fouls already. Got to clean that up a little bit. Randall's yet to commit a foul. More shuffling as Kimunga goes out. Dom Wilkins comes back in. So Goodell rims in the second. It's a 1-point game. 8 minutes into this one. Randall got out to a 7-point lead. 9-0 run for the Knights. We've been back and forth since that time as Viadex gets his own miss and puts it up and in. Viadex off the bench today, but averaging just under 13 points per game this season. Bars Richardson. Riley leaves it for the big guy Grimes, and he flips it up and in. Ty Grimes, 3.5 points per ball game off the bench, but again, this is a team that looks more like a football roster. You can see that the bench is full for Jesse Bird. Musa from deep, not that time. Rebound by Bars Richardson. Some nice handles there by Bars Richardson. Then he got tied up in the jump ball possession arrow. We'll keep it with Randall. Brayson gets it back. Grimes cut off, actually stepped out of bounds. Good positioning with his body there by Dom Wilkins to force that turnover. So Knights with a 1-point lead and the basketball. It's Gooden and Wilkins, Musa, Viadex on the court. Coleman as well. That's the 5 right now for Tyler Woldridge. Musa, open look. Got another one. His second triple as he looks to the crowd. Mo Musa in his first game having some fun with the home crowd. Lone home game in January. Got to get it all out of his system now because it's going to be a while on the road. Another turnover. Great defense here by the Knights so far as Gooden banks it off the glass. Orlando Gooden's got 8 points, and the Knights have built a 6-point lead as we approach the midway point of this opening half. Bars Richardson swings it far side, and that's a wild pass that's going to go out of bounds. So Knights on a nice little run here, pushing the lead out to 6. Jason Garcia back in the game as Gooden goes out with those 8 points. Garcia's got 6. Musa's got 6. That's pretty much all the scoring. Viadex has 2. Those are your leaders right now. Throwaway there. Good anticipation on the steal by Bars Richardson. Averages close to 2 steals per game. This is Cootie getting it down low to Grimes. Grimes airballed it. Jordan Cootie on the court for the first time for Coach Bird. Musa putting the moves on. He got blocked. Cootie comes away with it, throws it full court to Miller. Rejected. Oh, Wilkins, his eyes were big. He was waiting for that one. Musa for 3, no good. And the ball tipped. Bars Richardson comes away with it. Up and down we go. Bars Richardson coast to coast, no, but he's fouled. So free throws to come for Randall as we go inside 9 minutes to go. Bars Richardson, 18.2 points per ball game. He's got 3 now tonight. 72% at the line, just a shade under 4 rebounds a game, 3.6 assists, and as I mentioned, close to 2 steals per game. Gets both free throws to go, so it's a 4-point game as Bars Richardson now with 4. Cooper Goodell also has 4 for Randall. Musa bounce past to Coleman. Against the zone for the Knights. Garcia tries another 3, hit a couple earlier in the half. And Randall will slow it down here. Jordan on the near side, he's back out there. This is Cootie. Bars Richardson now hands it off to Jones. Jones crossing him over. Open look for Grimes. Too strong on the 3. Perry tips the rebound to himself, and he has his second bucket. 5 for Patrick Perry here today. Orlando Gooden into the forecourt. Musa. Garcia cross court back to Mo. Gooden thought about the 3. Shot clock winding down. It's at 6. Here's Gooden. Knights got to get it away here. Gooden hoists, draws contact. It bounces right to Coleman, who puts it up and in. Nigel Coleman's first field goal. Top of the key, it's Grimes. Grimes spins, got caught up in the air, but found Jones. Now Perry looking to post up. Got a little bit of a size advantage, but Garcia says size don't matter. Gets it back now on the wing. He goes around one defender, and the camera switched. Boy, it's been... So Garcia is going to go to the line. I don't think he got the bucket. The score hadn't changed, so Garcia at the line for 2. And that, believe it or not, is the first foul on Randall. So Garcia with 7, looking to make it 8 at the free throw line. Kimunga back in. And Viadex comes in. Musa sits down. So Garcia matches Orlando Gooden for the high in the game with 8 points apiece. The Knights lead by 6 again. Nice cut there by Grimes, who goes glass and scores. Ty Grimes with his second goal. He's got 4. And the lead for Southwestern Adventist is 4. Viadex cross court to Garcia. Good ball movement against the zone, but so far Randall's defense holding court here. Kimunga missed it short. Grimes the rebound. Cootie brings it across the timeline into the forecourt for Randall. Bounce pass goes to Grimes. Hand off to Cootie. Now catch and shoot by Jones. Missed it back iron. Viadex to Gooden. And that 3 is pure by Coleman. Nigel Coleman with 5. So Knights match the biggest lead in the game at 7. Randall led it 10-3 very early on. Attacking, not able to score, is Cootie. I thought maybe for a second there the Knights would have numbers, but credit Randall, they sprinted back pretty quickly. It was a 3-on-3, but Garcia now, as we approach 5 minutes to go here in this opening half. Kimunga, shot clock at 6. Gooden with 5. Garcia with 2. He's got to get it off. He throws it up, can't score. Nice defense there. Riley got the rebound. Randall looking to push. And good ball movement. That was Grimes to Perry. Patrick Perry now with 7 in the first half. Already past his season average. But the Knights lead by 5, 29-24, 4:32 to play in the first half. Garcia scoops it to Gooden from downtown. Too strong that time, and it hit that little top bar thing, so that's out of bounds. Quick timeout. We'll step aside as well. 29-24 Knights. Be right back. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back with you as we go back to live action. It's Southwestern Adventist 29, Randall 24. As we have another foul called on the Knights. Just 1 on Randall here in this first half. Randall approaching the bonus now. Quick inbound, and the Knights were sleeping. Perry puts it up and in, so Patrick Perry's got 9. And just like that, it's a 3-point game. Gooden over to Garcia. Kimunga. And Mo Musa back in the game. Good start to his time at Southwestern Adventist. 6 points here in this first half. Garcia airballs the runner. Bars Richardson, Perry, Jones on the court. I think that's Cooper Goodell in the corner. Nice pass to Perry. Perry too strong off the glass. Stays with it. Got blocked but fouled. So he's going to the line, a 80% free throw shooter. Randall, as I mentioned, second of a 3-game road trip, second of a back-to-back. They're off until Saturday. They go to a Champion. And then home on the following Thursday against Manhattan Christian. For the Knights, they're going to go up to Union, Nebraska, Friday through Sunday, play in the Adventist tournament up there against Union, Southeastern Illinois, and Andrews. Guys, can we switch the camera, please? Here is Musa. Pull up. Yes. So everything we've seen out of Mo so far was behind the arc. That's his first 2-point shot. Perry to Goodell. Goodell traveled with the basketball. Viadex flexes, playing some nice defense for the Knights. So if you're just joining us, the Knights started a little bit slow. It was 10-3 for Randall. Knights went on a 9-0 run to retake the lead. We kind of ping-ponged back and forth. Then the Knights down the stretch here went up by as many as 7, and right now they're up by 5 as, we got, oh, we're back, okay. No, I thought we were back. Let me check it out. Yeah, it looks like we're okay here. Just a little glitch at the gym, folks. So while we were away, it was a foul called on Randall, just their second. Knights have 7, and Mo Musa going to the free throw line. Mentioned a player who was a former JUCO product. I've talked about this many a times on these broadcasts. I do a lot of JUCO basketball, and I have a lot of respect for those kids. They really got to grind. There's so much negative stigmas associated with JUCO that is just absolutely false. So Mo Musa, one of those players, gets 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. He's got 9 points in the first half. He leads all score. Well, he's tied with Patrick Perry, who's got 9. That's a 3 by Kobe Reed, I believe, hit that. We'll check the box score. Yeah, that was Reed. That's him, number 12. So Reed off the bench with the triple. Randall hanging around. Knights playing well. Not that time, though, as Wilkins commits the turnover. Bars Richardson into the forecourt. Goodell thought about the 3, takes it to the elbow, got rejected from behind. Musa flies into the forecourt. Pull up. Yes. Mo Buckets is right. Mr. Green got it on the nose. He's got 11. Mentioned Tyler Woolridge. I talked to him a couple hours before the game. He was high on Mo Musa. Looking forward to getting him all situated and ready to go here in this second half of the season. Knights, get a rebound, please. Randall had 3 cracks at it, couldn't score. And now the Knights turn it over. Is that an offensive foul or just a carry? Called an offensive foul on the screen there by Wilkins. Didn't see a lot, but 18 fouls on the Knights. No 1-and-1 on the offensive foul, though, so it'll be Randall with the basketball. And Jesse Berg gonna talk to the troops, talk to the officials, get all the help he can with his team down by 5. We'll be right back. Well, as you can see, folks, this is it for January. Knights going road tripping with 5 straight on the road as we go back to live action inside a minute to play. It's Randall basketball down by 5. Chris Sheeman back here with you. Happy New Year. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Jones for 3, no good. Offensive rebound by Bars Richardson. And then a nice little swipe there by Garcia at the ball to force the turnover. So, let's see, maybe a few ticks difference between game and shot clock here. Gooden attacks the zone and flips it up and in. So Orlando Gooden in double figures with 10. Mo Musa leads them with 11. And the Knights match the biggest lead for either team. Again, it's at 7. Last shot time if you're Randall here. Bars Richardson. Deep look there for 3 is no good. Knights can get it up quickly. They might have a crack at it. Garcia at the buzzer. Too strong, but a good first half overall for Southwestern Adventist as they take a 36-29 lead into the locker room over Randall. We'll take the full halftime break, come back and bring you all the second half action in just a little bit. Don't go too far. All right, welcome back, everybody, as we get set for the start of the second half. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back with you. We talked a bit about the three-point shooting for Southwestern Adventist. 44% from three in their victories so far this year, 25% in their losses. Well, a good first half from behind the arc for the Knights. 7 out of 17, that's 41%. Randall, meanwhile, 31%. They're 4 of 13. So rebounding is even at 19 apiece. The turnover battle, +1 to the Knights. Randall has 9, Knights have 8. 4 steals for each team in the game, 2 blocks for the Knights, as Southwestern Adventist starts the final 20 +7, 36 to 29. Mo Musa, first game for Southwestern Adventist, off the bench with 11 points. Orlando Gooden has 10. Nigel Coleman with 5. Jason Garcia with 8. Ephraim Viadex with 2. Randall pretty balanced, although Patrick Perry leads them with 7. 4 for Bars Richardson, 4 for Cooper Goodell, 4 for Eli Riley. 3 for Jones, 3 for Colby Reed, and 4 for Ty Grimes. So that's the scoring in the first half, and the key statistics that we kind of talked about. Spinning in the lane, unable to score, is Coleman. His putback was too strong. So here comes Randall. 7 is the biggest lead for either team. Randall led by 7 in the very early stages of the first half. It was 10-3. This is the second time that the Knights have enjoyed a 7-point lead. Home game here in January for SWAU as the Knights go road tripping. 5 on the road to finish up the month of January, including 3 at the end of this week, Friday through Sunday, in Union, Nebraska against Union, Southeastern Illinois, and Andrews. Our next home game will not be until February 1st when the Knights will host Champion. For Randall, this is game 2 of a 3-game road trip and the second of a back-to-back. They lost by 16 at Dallas Christian yesterday, a team that beat the Knights by 34 back on December 18th. Randall will also take on Champion. That'll be on Saturday. All the home games the rest of the way for the Knights are Southwest Region games. Both teams are 0-2 in Southwest Region play, as Gooden had it stripped. I think that was stripped, but it drew contact. That goes down as a shot attempt, I guess. But here comes Randall. The flip by Riley, can't score. Tipped up and in, down low by the big guy, Rocky Smith. Rocky Smith with his first goal here tonight. I mentioned those 11 points for Mo Musa on 4 of 8 shooting. Orlando Gooden 4 of 9 with his 10 points. Dominic Wilkins turnaround shot is short, comes right to Kimunga. The flip is an air ball. Garcia down low, no, but he's fouled. So Jason Garcia with an opportunity to get in the double figures. Garcia in that first half, just 2 of 8 from the field, but 2 of 4 from downtown. He's got 8 points, 5 rebounds here tonight. Garcia, no good on the first free throw. His first miss of the night. He's now 2 for 3. Yeah, missed them both. 2 rare misses there for Jason Garcia, who's 73% at the line. Boy, that happened quickly, did it not? As Jones flew into the forecourt, but the bunny was missed, and now I think we might have a clock issue. 2 minutes in here in this second half. Overall, in the first half, Knights shot 41% from the field, Saints 36%. So the numbers are kind of indicative of the score. They're close, but a slight edge to the Knights. Looking for win number 3 on the year. 2-8 Southwestern Adventist. Randall is 6-6. Kimunga is out of the game. Viadex comes back in as Randall's picked up 2 quick team fouls. They had 2, I think, of the whole first half. They've got 2 already here in the second half. We're 2 minutes in. Garcia to Wilkins, top of the key. Now Coleman. Coleman hop step to the bucket, can't score. Ball batted back to him, and Wilkins tried to throw it down but got fouled. So Wilkins will go to the line. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you here at the home studio in Cleveland, Ohio. The wind is whipping. Winter is coming for us here in Northeast Ohio. Wilkins looking for his first points today. He is 56% at the line as he gets the first one to go. 7.6 rebounds a game. He had a double-double in the team's last game. 12 points, 11 boards. And he gets them both to go down. So Knights back up by 7. Bars Richardson into the game. Brings it into the forecourt. This is Smith handing it off to Jones. Back to Smith. Bounce pass to Perry. Takes that out to the wing. Looking to back down on Viadex. Has the size advantage and a strip but foul there by the Knights. So 3 team fouls on Randall, now 1 on the Knights. And that sends Patrick Perry to the free throw line. 80% free throw shooter. This is a pretty good free throw shooting team. The Saints have a number of players in that 75-80% range. As Perry gets the first one to go. Mo Musa has come in for Tyler Woldridge. Again, first game of the year for Mo. Good to see him out on the court. He is a ball of energy, too. We've talked about the shooting, but he is a fast player. I don't know how tall he is. They didn't give me his height, but definitely one of the shorter players out there. And you know, y'all haven't met me, but I'm 5'5" in heels. I love seeing my short players get to the bucket just like that. Oh, it warms my soul. I bet Mo's probably at least 5. Well, maybe somebody in the YouTube comments knows. Daryl, how tall's Mo Buckets? Maybe Daryl knows. Good ball movement here by Randall. The 3 no good, though, and Musa with the rebound. Into the forecourt. Bounce pass goes to Wilkins. Wilkins flip. Short. Perry the rebound. Bars Richardson, pull-up jumper, no. Put back, nicely done by Smith down low. So Rocky Smith, scoreless first half. He's got a couple of buckets already here in the first 4 minutes of the final period. And again, a 5-point game. Musa, top of the key. Handoff to Garcia, same spot. Musa, cutter was Garcia. Pass through his hands. Steal by Smith. Riley. Cross court to Bars Richardson, and he shuffled his feet. I think he hesitated there. All right, Hussein, thank you. 5'7". Yes, fellow short person. I love it. 13 points against all these big guys. How do you like it, ladies and gentlemen? I do. I love it. We can ball, too. Well, I can't ball, but my knees would fall off if I tried to play basketball right now at 41. Viadex to the bucket. Got it to go. Second basket for Ephraim Viadex, who's got 4. Knights back up by 7. Catch and shoot. Bars Richardson. Put back by Smith was blocked. And here comes Gooden into the forecourt. Lost the dribble. Mo's there. And then Mo almost lost it, but Jones, I believe, over on that far side. Couple of changes for Jesse Bird, my man. Cooper Goodell, I believe, is into the game. Check on the other sub as soon as I can tell you about it. Oh, looks like the big guy, Ty Grimes, And I'm right. Musa with the pass to Wilkins. Garcia from the elbow, yes. So Jason Garcia, third player for the Knights in double figures, as the biggest lead for either team now is 9. Bars Richardson. See if we can get him going if you're a Saints fan. Goodell, the birthday boy for 3. Can't get it to go. Viadex, Garcia. Here is Viadex attacking. He's stripped. And it was deflected off him. Nice defensive play there by the Saints. Bars Richardson, top of the key. Grimes double teamed. Riley now. Both teams have been in a zone for most of the night. Riley tried to go behind his back, and he got stripped. 2-on-1. Gooden hangs, missed it short. Offensive rebound to the Knights, and then it's stripped out of bounds. Last touch by Bars Richardson. Viadex will go out of the game, and Coleman back in. Nigel Coleman with 5 points so far today. Garcia on the left wing. Bounce pass to Wilkins on the block. The flip and score by Dominic. First bucket for Dom. He's got 4 points. And the Knights quietly building this lead out to 11 now. If you're Randall, you got to be careful here. We want to keep scoring, keep pace. Grimes recognizes. So Ty Grimes up to 6 points. Back to single digits. Garcia now off the handoff. Turnover there. Bars Richardson throws it ahead. And the layup is too strong by Jones. He's looking for a foul. Wilkins flip. Can't get the rim. Catch and shoot now by Jones. Yes, his second triple tonight. And a quick little mini 5-point burst by Randall. Tyler Woldridge calls for time. 46-40 Knights, 12:42 to go in the game. We're going to step aside here for a moment. That's me, Chris Shima. Glad to be with you. Let's bring up the studio cam real quick and say hi to my little kitty cat. She's scared by all the wind and the storms that have been going on all day, and now she's like, why is this man holding this thing up at me? That's the Meepy cam back at the home studio. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. Knights with a good first half. They've built a double-digit lead. Good answer by Randall, forcing the timeout. Let's see how the Knights respond now, up by 6. Coleman from downtown, yes! Nigel Coleman up to 8 points, and it's rain and triples for the Knights. This is a good sign, hopefully, for the Knights of things to come. They are really shooting the ball well here tonight. Reed is back in the game. Goodell, Jones still out there. The big guy, Grimes, and Bars Richardson. That's the 5 right now for Randall. A free throw's coming for Grimes on the second team foul on the Knights. And the second foul on Musa. No, that was on Wilkins. My apologies. So Grimes, 46% free throw shooter, misses the first one. Short on the second, comes right to Wilkins. So Knights opportunity now to go up double figures again. So we go inside, 12 minutes to go in the game. Musa to Wilkins, gets it back to Mo from downtown. Yes, again. Boy, this kid can shoot. 16 for Mo. Lead is 12, biggest for either team. All right, if you're Randall, got to get cooking again. Grimes tries to answer with the 3, no good. Knights will definitely live with that. Grimes just 14% from downtown on the season. Musa, heat check. In and out. Kimunga got the rebound. Now Mo will try it again. Short on that one. Wilkins the putback, blocked by Grimes, but a foul. Knights are working today. This is the best version I've seen of the Knights in the 2 years that I've been doing this. They look real good here tonight. So Wilkins misses the first one. Everybody's eating too, which helps. I think Tyler Woldridge has also shortened the rotation a little bit as well. As Wilkins now with 5, he gets 1 out of 2. Wilkins is going to go to the bench. We'll tell you about his sub here in a moment. Lead grows to 13. Looks like Kimunga. So Knights going small here. Looks like Randall's kind of doing the same. They do have Perry out there. He's a big guy. Musa with the steal. And then he lost the dribble. Oh, he can't believe it. So a mistake there by the Knights. But not much else has gone wrong here in this second half. Goodell forced that pass. Kimunga the steal, then a beautiful dime to Musa, who came up short on the layup. Then it's deflected out off Randall. So Knights get an extra crack at it. Here's Coleman for 3 off the back rim. Rebound by Goodell. Miller. Goodell hands it off. And the third team foul upcoming on the Knights. I just got a glimpse of Jesse Bird. It's all right, Coach. He had his hands buried in his head. His head buried in his hands, I guess. Nice attack there by Cooper Goodell, who's got 6 points. Viadex attacks, stripped, and it's off Goodell. So nice defense there by Randall, but it'll stay with the Knights. Floated it to Mo. Kimunga at the half circle. Takes it up top. Hand off to Garcia. Sets a screen. Garcia putting the work on. Oh, dance with me. Jason Garcia. He's got a dozen. The lead is 13, matching the biggest. Perry top of the key. Goodell left side. Here is Riley. Goodell with 9.5 left to go. And that kind of looked awkward from the start. So Knights get a stop, chance to build on their biggest lead here. Viadex up top. Viadex hesitates, attacks, leaves it for Kimunga. Unselfish play there. And it is all Knights here in the second half. The biggest lead for either team has grown to 15. Timeout Randall, 9:15 left to go in the ball game. We'll take time as well. So once again, that's the upcoming schedule here at home. Be with you again February 1st, and then a pretty busy February at home. Not as busy as November was. Knights still with work to do, though. Great start to this second half, leading by 15. Bars Richardson almost lost it, got it back, so Jones is back in, so's Bars Richardson. Perry still out there. That three is off. Garcia with the rebound. Miller. And I'm missing somebody. Riley. That's the 5 right now. Oh, backdoor wide open. Garcia found Viadex. 6 for Viadex. 17-point lead. We thought this was looking like a tight one, wire-to-wire kind of a game, but Knights are putting it on them here tonight. Perry hands off to Bars Richardson. Bars Richardson came in averaging 18 a game. Knights have held him to 4. He's got to get going. Trying to create. Finding the open man, Jones for 3, no good. Tip for the rebound, and it's going out of bounds off Kimunga, so it'll stay with Randall. Bars Richardson, quick inbound. Gets it back, pull up. Bank shot is good. Brayson with 6 now. Gooden over to Viadex, back to Gooden. Musa thought about the corner 3, attacks. Oh, right around them big guys, Mo. 18 for Mo Musa. Randall trying to keep pace, but they can't trade buckets right now. That, I believe, was Riley with the bucket. I'm not 100% on that. Everybody's got the same haircut. Garcia thought about it. Back to Mo. Musa attacks again. Came up, blocked by the rim that time. Musa trying to come up with a steal and a foul. So 5 team fouls on the Knights and 4 Yeah, Raquel, I'm with you. This is definitely the best that I've seen the Knights look. It's just fluid. They're doing all the right things. Well, maybe not that time, but mostly all the right things. Racking up the fouls now a little bit if you want to nitpick. Knights are up to 16 fouls, second on Viadex. I think that was on Garcia. I'm pretty sure that was Garcia, but on the scoreboard it says Viadex's number. First free throw is good. Brayson Bars Richardson, 72% at the line this season. So he gets them both. 17-point lead is now at 13. Still a lot of time if you're Randall. Got it, like I said, get stops. Right now they're trading buckets too much. Gooden, that was a nice screen by Kimunga. And that's one of those things, Gooden gets the triple. They need to, with all this analytics and stuff that's in the game nowadays, they need a stat for like a little play. You know, HP, give the hustle play on that screen that was set by Kimunga, because that gave Gooden a wide open look. Here's Gooden to Garcia. Extra pass. Viadex for three, rims it in. Boy, it is raining triples. I'm curious to see. We were at 41% from three at halftime. I bet we're close to 50. Been very few three-point misses by the Knights here in this second half. Their biggest lead now, by the way, is at 19. 5:54 left to go, though. Good news if you're a Saints fan is you're in the bonus, so you can get points on the board with the clock stopped. Got a wet spot out on the court. So, again, start of a busy week for the Knights. They're going to play Friday through Sunday in Union, Nebraska against Union, the host school, Southeastern Illinois, and Andrews. Mostly Adventist schools in that mix. So front end of the 1-and-1 is good for Eli Riley, who's a 76% free throw shooter. Eight points for Riley. But the Knights controlling this second half. At halftime, if you're just joining us, I think I had the wrong score on the half. I can't remember. Let me take a look at the box score here. Kimunga, pass deflected. Randall gets a stop. Got to get a stops and scores now, as Cootie might have gotten fouled. That'll be more free throws. It's 36-29 at halftime, so a 10-point advantage here in the second half for the Knights, as Jordan Cootie with his first point. 83% free throw shooter. Like I said, this Randall team, good free throw shooting team. If they can mount any kind of a comeback with 5:20 to go, they've done a nice job getting to the free throw line here in the second half. They have to keep attacking and hoping for those whistles, hoping that the Knights will make mistakes defensively. Getting stops on this end paramount as well. And if you're the Knights, you just got to clock your buddy. Just keep scoring. Don't give him any hope. Musa, top of the key. Trying to dance. Boy, that was some nice defense there by Randall. That was all Cootie on defense. He gets the putback and the foul, so Jordan Cootie doing it defensively and offensively. I like what I've seen from Mo Musa here tonight, but that was a bad play, and I credit the official for not blowing the whistle. So 13-point lead. Knights with some things to talk about. Still in control of this one. Saints will come back with the free throw and a chance to make it a 12-point game when we come back. All right, so a free throw to come here out of the timeout. Nice defensive play that led to an and-one opportunity by Jordan Cootie. 4:43 left to go. Knights have led by as many as 19. And Randall can get this within 12 with this free throw for Jordan, who, as I mentioned moments ago, 83%, but he missed that one. That was also the 9th team foul for the Knights, so double bonus rest of the way for Randall. Here's Garcia to Gooden. Orlando got his man all mixed up, didn't know what to do. 15 for Orlando. Nice response out of the timeout. Riley gets it down low to Smith, and he's fouled immediately. That's the one thing helping Randall hang around. So Rocky Smith, not one of the better free throw shooters on the team at 55%, but he's getting two no matter what here as Kimunga departs. Wilkins is going to come back in for him. That might have been... That's the 5th foul on Alvin, so his day is done. Finishes with 2 points. Rocky Smith now up to 5. Make it 6. Mo Musa into the forecourt. Cootie's done a nice job defensively on him down the stretch. Viadex to Garcia, top of the key. Let's go inside 4 minutes to go in the game. Jason Garcia surveys, swings it out. Viadex was out of bounds. Good eye there by the official, but a tough break for the Knights. Things might get a little more interesting here if Randall can get a bucket. Let's see how it plays out. Bars Richardson guarded by Garcia. Man, the man defense and an illegal screen that time. And a big call, just the 5th foul on Randall. If you're Randall, if you can get this under 10, you got to think about fouling a little bit more. Just 5 team fouls right now. You don't want to get to that 2-minute mark if you want to extend the game with fouls and not be close to the bonus. Musa blows by his man, lays it up and in. Mo's got 20. Welcome to Southwestern Adventist, Mo Musa. My goodness. Jones gets it out. Extra pass to Cootie for 3. Airballed it. Gooden the rebound. Gooden attacks. Gooden hangs. Had it blocked by Smith. That's a nice defensive play by Smith, but I think if he left that one alone, it might have just gone out of bounds back to Randall. But hey, big guys do big guy things. As the Knights call for time with 2:56 left to go. We'll take time as well. All right, welcome back, everybody, as the Knights keep possession here. Inside 3 minutes to go. Southwestern and Venice looking for its first Southwest Region victory, and it would take a heck of a collapse for that not to be the case. Musa putting the moves on again, and a foul called on Randall. We'll see if it's on the floor. Usually in college, they don't give you the continuation, but it looks like these officials might be a little more generous. So Musa gonna get 2 free throws. 20 points in his Knights debut. Make it 21. And 22. So Knights are 2.5 away from winning their 3rd in 4 tries against Randall in the last couple of seasons. These two teams will rematch, of course, up in Moore, Oklahoma. Later on this month, I believe, or is that? No, that's the regular season finale for the Knights, at least. I don't know about Randall. That'll be the final game of the regular season. Mo tried to bank it, not that time, got it back, and the Knights will run some clock here. Talked a lot about Mo Musa here tonight, deservingly so. Are they going to count that? But how about Gooden's day? He's got 15 points, and he's going to the line for a 1-and-1, I believe. I don't think they counted that, so another timeout going to be called. Minute 57 left to play here in the game. Knights going to win their first Southwest Region game and start the new year off right. We'll be back. Good performance here by Southwestern Adventist. Gooden's going to the line out of this timeout. Chris Sheeman back here with you at the home studio in Ohio. Nice to be with you all again. I hope you had a really nice holiday break. I think today's the last day that it's appropriate to wish you a Happy New Year. I think once you get into the double digits in January. They did count that bucket for Gooden, so he's got 18 now. But once January 10th hits, like once it's double digits, it's not Happy New Year time anymore. I'm just making stuff up. I don't know. Bank shot is good over on the left side. It's either Perry or Riley. I couldn't tell you. Garcia into the forecourt. Anyways, before the timeout, started talking. Yeah, we've talked a lot about the leading scorer in the game, Mo Musa, and his 22 points, and a great debut it was. But Orlando Gooden with 18, a great showing. Jason Garcia has 12, but he really got cooking early, and he set the tempo for this team with a couple of big threes. Viadex, 9 points in the game. Nigel Coleman with 8. Wilkins with 5. Couple of swats for Dom as well. Really all-around good game today for these Knights. As Braden Cannon comes in. So Knights going to win their third of the year, go to 3-8, 3-5 at home, and 1-2 in the region. And Gooden has 20 now in the game. Gooden had 18 against Dallas Christian. He's got 20 tonight as he checks out. Viadex checks out as well. First appearance for Daniel Brooks. First appearance for Vusa Chuma. Come on, coach. Where's the big guy? We want Levi in the game, too. Let's empty that bench up by 20. Biggest lead for either team tonight. That one is short. Wilkins with the foul. Jesse Bird emptying his bench a little bit. So I mentioned Braden Cannon. He's going to the line. Double bonus here for Randall. Connor Clayton has come in. First one good by Cannon. So Cannon gets in the book. And Garcia has it knocked away out of bounds. Brooks to inbound it. It'll be interesting to see how the Knights do. Had a pretty decent road trip up to Michigan the last time they played the Adventist schools. 3 games in 3 days upcoming for SWAU. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it'll be at Union, which is in Nebraska. Boy, travel safe, everybody. Hart attacks. Ryan Hart scores. Braxton Peterson is also out there for the first time for Jesse Bird. And the Knights can dribble it out, so it's going to be 78-62 final. As the Knights win it today, and Mo Musa with a game-high 22, Orlando Gooden with 20. All Knights here tonight, sending Randall to 6-7, 3-5 on the road, and 0-3 in the region. Knights improved to 3-8, 3-5 at home, and 1-2 in the Southwest region. It's great being with you guys again. Unfortunately, it's going to be a while. We'll be with you again after this 5-game road trip for the Knights back on February 1st for another doubleheader. This time it'll be against Champion Christian, so come on back for that one. Knights win today.